Yo guys, today I'm going to take a look at the Zandvoort setup since the recent 1.06 and 1.07 patch. This tweak setup's really just focusing on stability and getting those tyre pressures down. Because if there's one thing you need around Zandvoort during a race, it's a stable and balanced car. But starting with the Aero, I've adjusted the front wing up to 28 and lowered the rear wing down to 32 to make the front of the car a little bit pointier than it was before. The transmission, I've kept the on-throttle diff the same at 62% because traction is still pretty hard to find around here. And then I've lowered the off-throttle diff down to 52, again to make the car turn in a little bit better during the slower corners. The suspension geometry, this is tweaked ever so slightly from my original setup. I've kept the front camber at minus 2.7, and then I've adjusted the rear camber to minus 1.3, adjusted the front toe to 0.06, and reduced the rear toe down to 0.29. For the suspension itself, I've softened the front suspension and front anti-roll bar a little bit, taken the front suspension down to 6, the front anti-roll bar down to 5, and then for the rear suspension I brought that up to 2, and left the rear anti-roll bar alone at 3. And then for the ride height I've gone 5 and 5, to make sure your car gets a little bit of clearance over some of the curbs which are quite high around here. For the brakes, go with 100% brake pressure, 50% bias as normal. And then for the tyres, I've adjusted each tyre individually because the left side wears a lot faster than the right and it increases in temperature a lot quicker as well. So I've gone 23.0 on the right front, I've gone 22.8 on the left front, and then go 21.3 on the right rear and 20.8 on the rear left. And that'll do it for this updated setup. You can see it's been tweaked a little bit, but not massively so. And it will result in a car which is nice and stable all the way around the whole lap. If you like this setup, let me know in the comments below and hit that like button as well because that will really help the video out. And if you like this sort of content, want to see more F122 content, subscribe to our channel and hit that alert bell to be notified when new videos drop. But for now guys, I will see you on track.